Hello there, and welcome to my channel, Novice Modelling in the Midlife Crisis. My name is Andy, and today we're going to do What's in the Box kit review number 283, and we're featuring my Airfix kit number A68208, which is a 1/72nd scale North American P-51D Mustang. And this is one of Airfix's starter sets or gift sets, whatever you want to call it. And it comes with a selection of paints and a paintbrush, which is kind of useful. I picked this up on Saturday from Lidl for £6.99, bit of a bargain. These things normally cost £10 to £12, so if they've got some, they're kind of 40% off their RRP. Apparently this offer started about 7 days ago, so your local Lidl might not have any, but mine was well stocked. There was plenty of them. This was the only one I bought because I already had the other ones that were available, but they also had the 176 scale DUKW. That's a cool kit. The Tiger 1, Superman Spitfire, and a Sherman Firefly. So currently they may or may not be available at your local Lidl. But let's get on to the point of this video, which was having a look at this particular kit. And as per usual, we'll start with the parts. We'll have a look at these extra bits as well, the decals, and then we'll have a read of the blurb, and we'll go through the instruction sheet as well. So let's get on with it. Parts wise, 2 sprues, or well, 3 sprues I suppose if you count the clear glaze ones. First one we'll throw in front of the camera. This obviously is the fuselage. We've got some access points. We've got a whole load of nice fine rivet marks. Standard panel lines. There's loads of little access points on this side. And that looks pretty cool. The other side, upside down, slightly different with the access points, but generally the same. 2 ailerons, double-sided. Don't need to do anything. You have the floor of the cockpit, which is that's the front. We've got some instrument details here. We have some batteries, not too sure what they are. Batteries and radio equipment maybe. A couple of wheels for the undercarriage. Got treads on the tyres. Got a 4-bladed propeller. Got a couple of drop tanks. Spinner, looks like a radiator grill. I'm not too sure what that part is. We've got the struts for the undercarriage. A whole load of bits of vents and intakes and what have you here. That's probably going to be our pitot tube. We've got 2 double-sided tail parts. Again, standard detail. We've got a little tail wheel there. That's got grip on the tyres. That's good. I don't see that very often. So that's our first sprue done. Second sprue, we have the wings. As you can see, we've got some fine rivet marks, access panels and panel lines, large cavities for the undercarriage to fold into, top surfaces of the wings, decent detail, got the exhaust manifolds, some parts of the undercarriage doors. That's going to be our instrument panel with pedals. We have a pilot who will require painting. Got detail here on the bays for the undercarriage, which I like. Oh, I forgot to point out. There is detail on the innards of the cockpit as well to paint up, which is pretty cool. They're going to be parts of the undercarriage doors. We've got part of this propeller build. And we've got another set of ailerons. That's interesting. Let's check those out. We've got 2 sets there. Let's check that out. And we've got the tail. Next off we have the cockpit canopy. As you can see, it's 2 different options on this. Looks like we've got a gun sight and a little navigation light as well, and that's the front part of the canopy. I like this canopy. There's not much to paint on it. I've just got to do the edges. I think I can manage that. A decal sheet. The aircraft name for this is Lollypoop. number 2. I like that. And we have some yellow bands, standard US markings, a whole load of stencils to go on it. There's a lot of those. Cockpit display panel. This little red flash here actually goes around the front of the propeller housing or the engine housing. It kind of looks like it would be difficult to paint, so I kind of like the idea that they've included that as well. That's pretty cool. Obviously the rest of the red markings you have to paint on with the red paint provided. So that's pretty good. We get a Humbrol number 2 brush. 4 paints: silver, red, green, because there's a green anti-glare part on the canopy, some black, and another Humbrol blue. Great, I've got about 20 of these. Okay, so let's have a quick read through the blurb. The North American P-51 Mustang was first designed to an RAF requirement, requesting a low-level fighter for service over Europe. First equipped with an Allison engine, the Mustang struggled at high altitudes due to its single-stage supercharger. It was the introduction of the Rolls-Royce Merlin to the P-51 that transformed it into the world-beating fighter it became. The definitive D model improved on preceding BC aircraft with a cut-down rear fuselage and bubble canopy, giving the pilot an unprecedented field of vision. With the addition of the Merlin engine, the Mustang now had the power over 15,000 feet to effectively combat the Luftwaffe's best fighters. This, coupled with its tremendous range, excellent firepower and roomy cockpit, made it a superb escort fighter, able to protect the bombers all the way to Berlin and back. The P-51 is recorded as being the top-scoring Allied aircraft of the Second World War, with 4,950 enemy kills. After the war, the P-51 saw service in Korea and continued to be used by some air arms up to the early 1980s. Didn't realise that. Let's have a quick look at the painting schedule. I forgot to do that. As we can see, this one is flown by First Lieutenant Spurgeon Ellington, Tuskegee Airmen, 100th Fighter Squadron, Ramitelli, Italy, December 1944. I'm sure most of you are aware, but the Tuskegee Airmen was the first fighter unit in the US Air Force, operated by African Americans. So, kind of an interesting aircraft to have. It's also pretty cool looking with the red flashes, I must admit. I kind of like the look of it. Yeah. Okay, so let's have a quick nose at the instructions. What do we got? We have first part, which is the cockpit instrument panel. So as you can see, we're going to put the decal on. We've also got to put our gun sight on as well. Section 2, we're going to put that and the stick onto the floor of the cockpit. There's some painting to be done here, number 155 and 33. Then we're going to put the seat in. Section 4, we're going to put that radiator in. Section 5, propeller assembly. Section 6, paint the innards, stick our cockpit floor in, put the two pieces together and put the propeller on. Job's a button. Section 7, we've got a little bit of an intake to put on here. Then we're going to turn our attention to the wings. There's some 1mm drilling required here by the look of it. I'm thinking that's to attach the auxiliary fuel tanks. And then we're going to put our wing onto our fuselage, attach the tail together. And then we're going to put the ailerons on. So there's a different aileron depending on whether you want the ailerons up and down. So that's why it's got two sets included in the kit. So there's an option there of which ones you want to do. Section 12, we've got another piece of intake to go on. We've got another bit of venting to go on here, which can be opened or closed by the look of it. Some research required for correct positioning of on the floor, I think this will be. Section 14, we've got undercarriage bay doors. It's got little bay doors for the tail wheel. Again, options, closed or open. 15 and 16, we're looking at the undercarriage and attaching the undercarriage and the tail wheel. section 18, 19 and 20, we're attaching our auxiliary fuel tanks. 21 and 22 is to do with the cockpit canopy. So there's a frame to go on it, which is painted, and then this bit goes on without any paint. Oh, I love this kit already. No fiddly painting of the cockpit. We've got a pilot to do. There's no colours for the pilots, obviously you'd have to provide your own for those. 22, we're sticking our pilot in. Got an aerial to go on, and then we're going to put the canopy on, which can be opened or closed. I think that's why you've got that's obviously why you've got the two different canopy covers, I'm thinking, but they do look slightly different in shape. Or is that just me? Not sure. Okay, whatever. You can figure that out for yourself. We've got the engine manifolds to go on, and then pretty much we're done. On the back of this, we've got our stencil instructions. So that's where they all go. Yeah, I'm kind of impressed. I kind of like this. Nice, simple, easy weekend kit to do. And if you can pick it up for £6.99, it's a damn bargain. And I've never tried these in an airbrush. Has anybody tried these in an airbrush? I'm guessing they need thinning down because they do seem really gloopy when I've used them for hand painting. Somebody dropped me a line in the comment section. How well do these Humbrol paints work in an airbrush? Kind of need to know. Be useful information. Somebody let me know on that. So thanks very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe, and remember you can pop along to Lidl and they might just have some of these nice bargain kits in. There will be a link coming up somewhere around here where you can get access to my other What's in the Boxes, and I have previously done What's in the Box kit reviews for the Firefly, the Spitfire, the Tiger and the DUKW. So you can have a look at them before, if you decide to buy it or whatever. Choice is yours. So thanks again for watching, and as always, be seeing you.